Tinubu wins APC ticket, as it is likely going to happen, it is dangerous for PDP. Reno Omokri, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Reno Omokri took to his Facebook page to reveal that if the All Progressive Congress APC gives Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu the ticket to contest in the 2023 presidential election, as is likely going to happen, it is going to be dangerous for the People's Democratic Party, PDP. According to Reno Omokri, the People Democratic Party, PDP should remember that Kano State alone delivers about 2 million votes for the All Progressive Congress APC during the election, while the entire Southeast was able to deliver 2.09 million votes. Reno Omokri employed people to do the math and stop being delusional, because if a politician refuses to work with political realities and instead decides to build castles in the air, it will not deliver favorable results. Reno Omokri opined that it is factual that if Tinubu successfully emerges as the APC candidate, there is no politician amongst all people that have declared in the South under the PDP that can defeat him in an election. Reno Omokri post reads, in Luke 14:31, Christ asks if a king with 10,000 soldiers can defeat another king with 20,000 troops. If the All Progressive Congress gives Bola Tinubu the ticket, as is likely going to happen, the People's Democratic Party should be mindful of the fact that Kano State alone delivered 2 million votes during the 2019 election, while the entire South has delivered 2.09 million. Do the math and stop sniffing meth. Refusing to work with political realities and instead building castles in the air will not get anyone anywhere anytime soon. Face cold hard facts. If Tinubu emerges in the APC, nobody among those who so far have declared in the South can defeat him for the PDP. Reno Omokri stated that sentiment are not a good substitute for strategy, and if people want the realities he mentioned above to change, they must learn from the behavior of the people from the Northwest and the Northeast. He asked if people saw Northerners traveling home for Ramadan. He also revealed that they don't go home for Salah, but they travel home for voter registration or election, while Southerners travel home for Christmas and not for voter registration or election. Reno Omokri advised that a strategy employed by Southerners cannot work, as the Southeast has the highest Twitter and online turnout in the nation, but the lowest voter turnout during voter registration and election. Recall that the APC and PDP primary election will be held at the end of the month of May, and Reno Omokri has always advocated that the PDP be proactive when choosing who will represent the party. The results of the primary election will determine the politicians that will be contesting for the presidency in the 2023 elections. Come on. This thing we're going to talk, truth there, man. Truth there, this thing. If APC give Bola Tinubu, if he emerges as their flag bearer, you go hard. You go hard, though. He go hard, except, I don't know, the breeze we won't blow. He go hard. He go hard. PDP, give your ticket to Atiku to win back power. Very simple. It's not as simple. Look, there are a lot of factors playing around this particular presidential election. This particular election. A whole lot of factors. Number one, APC don't do well. APC don't fuck up. They don't fall their hand, first of all. Make we no dispute the facts. They don't fall hand. You understand me? They have really, really dealt with people. Even the so-called Northerners, when they call, how sure are you that these people vote for you people? How sure with the kind of government that people have given them? That's one angle to look at it, apart from what Renu said. That's another different angle to look at it. Which person in right senses go see person wey mess up, still give am something? Unless you dey meant to join the person. Or let's say na they sniff meds according to Renu. Yes, now. That's one. Two, let's not forget, who the PDP want to feed? If you want to feed that equal, do you think people vote for another Natana? Let's tell ourselves the truth in this country. That is why I am here screaming on my lungs. Southeasterners, Southwesterners, those people that used to sit down in their houses, Southerners, please. This is the time for me to prove to these people, see, the people that don't kiss, they don't reduce the number. We have credible voters. Everybody that used to sit down in their houses and don't go out to vote, it is a time where you come out and vote. If they bring out somebody who is actually, if they bring out someone who is competent enough, because me, I don't know about you. This one is not about a matter of politics, the gate of number. Well, it's none of my business. Policy that does not render Nigeria good. I don't see how good that politics is. Voting for a competent candidate. If they decide not to give that my competent candidate the ticket, go ahead. It is going to be difficult. So this is a good time for the Southerners. Tell yourself you're going to vote this year. Come with me. Tell yourself you will not look at what is happening. You're going to do your own part. It is our duty. You cannot keep denying ourselves our constitutional obligation year in, year out, just because of one government. And they have even used this to put a kind of opinion in our head that we don't, that there's a selection going on. Which selection is going on? Do you know the amount of money that goes round during the election period, especially during the election day? Money they shift from hand to hand. Better money they go. This is a time for us to open our eyes very well. Open our eyes very well and ensure that come 2023 election, we're not going to sit down and be telling anyone that, no, I won't go. We'll actually go. We'll go. And then, not just go, we are going to go and then vote for the most competent candidate. The North has a strategy. They are fully aware of the Jagaban health issues and will elect him with a Northern running mate. They hope what happened to Yar'Adua will repeat itself. Really. Is Buhari not the proof that what happened to Yar'Adua you can't bank on it? I don't Sabisha. Nigerians with election mentality. They're talking about who wins election, not what their future would be. Thank you. That is why I don't know about you. I'm standing behind a competent candidate, even if I'm the only one standing behind that person. I don't know about you. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.